Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and beautiful people across the whole world, we're gonna ramp today. Yes! If I could Heroic Brawl, I would Heroic Brawl, but I cannot do that. I cannot do it at all, for I am out of them. I did all 5 yesterday, where I went 5-3 with Freeze Mage, and we made a few mistakes. Could have gotten a few extra games there, but still felt pretty good about that. Went 8-3 with this beautiful deck right here. Then I tried out the Kibler Dragadin, went 3-3 deck. Honestly, a little out of my league. I'm not very good at mid-range decks, even though I find them to be the most esteemed and delightful of decks. They're like my favorite decks to play. I feel really cool when I'm playing them. I feel like I'm playing sturdy Protoss creatures. Then I did a Mill Rogue, which went 2-3, and I'm certain that you can do better than that, but that's another deck that I'm no savits, so I got absolutely shit on. And then I did Freeze Mage, and because I was so into ranting and talking, I literally was dragging the incorrect cards out. If you want to see my shock at blowing those games, that's all uploaded. Literally, I have no shield. You get to see me go, we're going to Frost Nova. And then I dragged Thorson out. I don't know, I just thought I'd click Thorson, because in my head I was like, I need to get to the next point. Oh, God. And after all that pain, after all that misery, we started good, we did great, and then we went, and it was just a plummet. I figured we needed to return to the heart of satisfaction, an Astral Communion Druid. There's one temptation that I do have, which is to cut one of these cards and to run a second Dark Arakoa. The reason being that Mire Keepers, actually maybe cutting one Mire Keeper. The reason being that in the late game, often it's very difficult to draw just a Dark Arakoa if I have my... I'm trying to think of some way to kind of double up on the... doing, 4 mana, 6 mana. I just want to try to cast 2 cards at once. It's not all uploaded to YouTube yet. It's still coming in pieces. That is true. That is true. But let's see. Do I want to do any edits to this deck? I mean, we could cut one Raven Idol if we wanted to, but I don't know. I love the flexibility of that card in a deck where we are often only ever having one card in our hand. All these cards are just really good. I really like the Ice Howl here. Maybe actually just Alex Straza. But we're probably not going to do too much change to it. Says Abyss, surely you've thought of... but what about a second Arakoa and a Cthulhu? Is it too clunky? Interesting thought. Huh. Whoa, that's my Cthulhu Druid. I accidentally clicked it because it said Cthulhu. Maybe we could do that. I mean, that's a weird-ass thing to do, but that might actually be really smart. Sogot the Slitherer might not actually be so great. That is an interesting idea. I think because I will draw it so infrequently. You know, I'm going to try this out. Just this once. Alright, that's the play. That's what we're going to try out. Scarvin says, hey Sean, are you going to try out Heroic Tavern Brawl? I did all 5 runs yesterday. I literally cannot. I did them so much.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
I think cutting the Sogoth is good. You forgot Cthulhu. I'm not going to try to run Cthulhu. I want the Dark Arakoa because it honestly just has great stats.
Job's done.
Maybe we should... I mean, it's so weird, the idea of running a Cthulhu with only 2 Cthulhu cards in it. That sincerely scares me a little bit. Wow, this is not a good run out. Discover Cthulhu. Does that work? If you don't have Cthulhu, and you play 2 Arakoas, and you discover Cthulhu, can you do that?
Job's done.
Take down Maxes. I feel like Sogoth is so strong in this deck. Because he has to run his dudes into it rather than run removal into it. That's really what I'm thinking. I really think Arako, or not Arako. I really think that Sogoth might have to get put in place of Alexstrasza. I recall Alexstrasza saving us a time or two, but that's probably an incorrect way to think. I really just gotta get in there. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to cut Alexstrasza. We're going to put in Sogoth the Slitherer. It's a much better defensive card. I think this is probably the best thing to do.
You want it? I got it.
Ooh, that's a brutal one for us to deal with. Food Time says, wherever it is. Ah, you've done it. It works. Baby cat's okay? You happy, kitten? Okay, good. This is probably better. Probably better. Deerton says, I would really want to see a Grand plus Barnes plus 2 Ancient of Blood plus 26 spell deck. That's kind of fucking hilarious. If you steal your opponent's Cthulhu, the buffs get removed, right? Ask Cyborg Sphinx. That's correct. Okay. So the first thing I think we're going to do is we're actually going to discover a spell here. I think this is better against faster decks like this. This is actually quite good for us.
The land serves for the wild.
I estimate that he'll come at us, but this is kind of like a heal 4. And if he somehow gets Big Scary Antonitis. I just want to say thank you for making me say that's incredible every 5 seconds in my head. You got it. Oh my god, I forgot to open. I forgot to open everything. That's incredible. Okay, so
Feel my wrath. Job's done.
let's see here. We're going to launch this. We're going to launch the live feed. Where is set?
Let's make magic.
What's the settings for this thing? Set item limit. Ah, great. Haha. Up in that limit, baby. I think this is going to be a good day to wind up using.
Job's done.
He's got to be real careful because, I mean, we have lethal next turn. Let's see. Who has joined us since we went live? Where's our session start ticker? Did I not show that? Alright, guys. I am interestingly, so fascinatingly, just trying to set my stuff up. Alright, here we go. To Burgertron 3434. Skinny O Mugs 6. Ah. Ooh, and Captain Gerg for 2 years, who says, sick, Zorazant, 15 months, man. You'll be there 2 years soon enough. Blisslove says, Dave Axon said, the flam today in public for no reason. I forgot that I used to say that. The flickety flam. See, the smart move for him is to do and then to hit the concede button.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Time runs out on you.
Ouch, cat, ouch. So I'm going to do this instead of the Nourish, because, again, I can often only cast one card. That's dumb. Hit like this, and yes, he can trade into that, but I think the health gain is very relevant.
Hello, Disky.
The flickety flam. The flickety flam flamin'.
You require my assistance? Aha!
There's one spell. There's a second spell. There's a third spell. Ugh. And we die next turn. No!
I concede.
Alright. I have a run out. I have a plan. Alex Strauss has got to go. The reason being, we're a tempo deck. We don't need heals, huh? We need swings, we need power. Dr. Ham, woo, 2 months. Has anyone used Twitch Prime for a 2-month streak successfully? Alex Straza's gone! She's gone! Well, this is an expertise of mine. We have 3 shots. Well, I guess technically 4 shots, because we're about to draw. I don't actually think I ever want to do Astral Communion now.
Get it out! Get it out!
Oh, you all have? That's great. This will be good. Strudel says I've used Twitch months for 2 months successfully and kept my streak going exactly 3 years. Yes. You have to do it manually each month. Yeah, that kind of stinks. I think there's also like a 30-day grace period. Did you bring me the string? You did. You did. You're such a smart cat. It's a purple string this time. Ouch. Purple string. We're going to play string over here. Get this cat pumped up. Alright, so we gotta be real careful. So I think that in this circumstance we are going to discover a spell. Even though I think that I kind of want to discover a minion. Feral Rage seems like a good one to do. Although Mark of Nature is really nice as well. Oh my god, we accidentally caught 2 cats. We went catfishing and we got 2. Okay. We're a tempo deck. Does Nick live in USA or did you just visit the other day? Yeah. He's back in Korea. He's back on Korea.
Get it out! Get it out!
Get it out! That's probably going to be what actually saves us in this game.
For the wild! For the wild!
I really think that Deathwing is going to be the thing that swings us back, huh? Kevin Gerg says, "Do so excited for that." Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Who dares summon me?
Oh, the horse. Jeez, is there any way we can get the extra mana we need next turn? I mean, basically an Innervate off the top. That's the nut draw right now. I think it just needs to be Innervate straight up. What a tease. The teasiest. Got another hard turn ahead of us. I shouldn't have attacked him. I'm just going to Deathwing next turn. That's why we run the Deathwing.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Power overwhelming? Wow. Okay, so we're gonna get pretty damn low here. Does he just have lethal next turn? It looks like the answer is almost no. Alright. Alright, let's go to 1.
Extraordinary.
Did you bring it back? Did you bring me the string, Despy? Well, I mean, I can't play with you if you didn't bring me the string. Ah, this game. Okay.
I can see.
I still posit that we can do this. Alright. Our goal is going to be rank 11 today. Though we seem to have hit something that might convince us that the Astral Ramp Druid is not a legitimately tip-top tier deck. If only played 2 games, we need a larger sample size. We're 0-2. 0-2, okay? Actually, I'm going to call it 0-1. We just got the new formulation. 0-1. The brand new formulation. Okay, watch this. Should have astraled earlier. Yeah, maybe, yeah. I'm really debateful about Astral turn 3. Maybe that's reasonable. Maybe that's reasonable. See, there are some... I think the most interesting decisions with this deck is, like, when to ramp.
Hello.
Oh my god, this cat and I, we have just been doing so much snuggle time today. Go ahead and keep this. It's called the Astral deck for a reason. That's true. That's true. Yes. Oh, yes. I saw a little chatter about this before. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Owl Boy. Which is a game that is indeed reputed to be fucking sick. But then from 5 to 7, I'm going to be playing Heroes of the Storm with you. Because there's been a number of people who want to do, I think it's called the Nexus Challenge? The Nexus Challenge, which is basically... Everyone, let's unlock those skins! I know, it's so hard to be a cat. I know, I can't even imagine. The Nexus Challenge. Naders' Road to Gold. 88,900 bits to go. Jeez, Naders. Holy Nader-a-moly. If you get the 1,000 bits, I will invite you out for a day to hang out where I live, man. That's for you. That's a Nader special, man. Swashbooger. So here, I'm going to be playing Heroes of the Storm from about 5 to 7. Not too much time. It's going to be my initial start attempt to get that underway.
The pleasure is mine.
Do you play much Overwatch? Relatively little, although some of my friends worked on Overwatch opening week and or play it quite a lot and have been kind of encouraging me to get back into it. What does the hangout include, says Hoopstage? Let me just finish this next challenge thing. Let me finish burbling about that. Okay, watch this. Here's the play. Innervate, run this out, run that out. And guys, that's a good game. We got him. So, struggling to keep a train of thought. I keep like 4 trains of thought at once because that's kind of what my job demands, but I need to, in speech, keep one. So, here it comes. There's a thing known as the Nexus Challenge, which is this...
For the Empress.
Which is if you play 15, I think 15 and 30 games with friends, it unlocks a variety of skins into Overwatch. Again, 15 to 30 games in Heroes of the Storm to unlock the Overwatch skins, which is something that Blizzard does every now and again, where you like play that game to have something good happen in this game, or pre-order that game to get a card back in Hearthstone, that sort of thing. So, speaking of which, I gotta change this card back. The Legend card back's ugly. And a number of people early on last week just mentioned, like, hey, are you doing anything for that? Like, are you doing that? Will you be doing that? Is there a way for me to do that? And since we just created their Discord, the thought is, it's not going to be happy. We set up the Discord with a number of Heroes of the Storm channels, so given the fact that the Day 9 TV community is the most lovely, darling, incredible, sweet, kick-ass, baller, bejugular, dope community in the universe, if you want to meet up with other Day Nights and play with them, I'm sort of ushering people towards that. Go to there. The Discord is directly beneath me, under the info on the comments on Twitch TV, or, you know, it'll be pasted in chat right now. There, Ghost Stalker's got it. I think already there's been about 4 or 5 games running concurrently, a few times in the past few days for Heroes of the Storm. People just, you know, grinding out games, having a good time.
We're gonna be rich.
I'm experiencing deja vu.
Thank you.
Remember, we are a tempo deck. I really love these turns. And so, specifically on Friday, we're going to run a little contest. Where basically, since I'm going to be doing some games to unlock my skins, I'll be inviting 4 people at a time from chat to come play. And it's open to everyone, not just subs, anyone who wants to. Subs have a 9 times as likely chance of being chosen. That's actually not me saying some bullshit. It's actually, like, probabilistically we multiply it by 9 for subscribers, because I think that's good for branding.
My winged children fill the skies.
It's got a lot of coins. Is he gonna Cthulhu me? Holy shit.
The feast of souls begins now.
Not bad. I mean, I think we got him anyways, right? Those can hit, these can hit. Doesn't quite do it yet. Let's see what we can draw.
Prepare to lose. For the wild.
So, the real question is, Naders, if you hit the 100,000 bits mark, he's getting good burgles. He's quite a burglar. He actually should, like, 100% trade, like, right there. That's very good for him.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Dude, he's coming back. Coming back in a big way. I don't think I do anything. 100k bits and dollars is 1,000. So go out, get some Ethiopian food, because I always want everyone to be introduced to that. If you drink, we'll get you some Ethiopian honey wine. I think that would be delightful. We'll probably hang out. Maybe hook up the Sega Saturn, play Guardian Heroes. Or maybe even Saturn Bomberman. He may have done it. This guy may have snapped us. Snapped our little fingers off, you know. I think what we really need is Deathwing. I don't know if there's that much that we can do about a burgled Aviana. And uh-oh. That's probably Cthulhu hanging out right there. Cthulhu in the flesh. We just need, what we need is a Deathwing, you know?
Mistakes were made.
Killing Bran would be the ideal option here, but I'll settle for winning the game. It's kind of amazing that I'm able to do that, right? Oh, long time since I grew up in Ethiopia. It's awesome to know you like Ethiopian food. What's your favorite? First of all, the spice, the mita, is so good. That spice is amazing. I can't remember the list of what's in it. So, you know how, like, you'll get salt shakers that have salt, or perhaps pepper. Imagine one of those, but it's filled with this seasoning mix. It has ground African's bird eye chili peppers, cardamom seeds, cloves, and salt. It occasionally has other spices, including cinnamon, cumin, and ginger. It's so good. I like kitfo. Is an excellent dish. I love kitfo. Yodoro Tibbs, always excellent. Shiro, which is this. We'll get there. It's so good. Well, the gods are speaking to me. Well, let's get an innervate off the top, huh? To fight his innervate off the top. Who has joined us today? Oh my god, Rafon's 21 months. Yes, yes. Boito, Nathan, 8912, Brahmin Noodle Soup. I love it. I love it so much. The Crab people just subscribed. Hold on, I'm gonna re-scroll this window. I wonder. Wow, a crab people for 5 people every day. So we're 1 and 1 today. Crimson and Red, 88. Happy Snork, Spartaner, Mark of Death, one time. Felion, C Boogie, 123. Oswald Von Steel Testes. Fayio. Matt can fly. Oh my gosh. You guy, Dave. I got an Astral to keep pace with this thing. Burgeron, 3434. Oh yes, we already said hi to you, Burgeron, but you know what? It was just as good the second time around. You like Dango? Welcome back. You like Dango? It's been quite some time. Marasmus the Orgasmus. Austin Fuego. Alright. Axillary Parcels. I've seen the gold badge once, but I don't remember which chat it was in. Was it this one? I doubt it. I doubt it. So we need the big juice. Honestly, Deathwing off the top would be solid. Ancient? It's not bad. I think I hit this one with my mouse. Good. Oh god, let me just get a photo of Kitfo here. Oh my god, look at this. It looks so good. Oh my god. Kitfo is this like... It's like minced beef with all these spices. It's sort of like... It's almost like a doughy collection of meat. Look at this beauty. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? You take bread with your hands and you pick it up and you eat it like that. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Ethiopian cuisine, best cuisine. #1 cuisine, NA. Turn 4, Ancient of War. It's okay. Because, I mean, if he can go like Wrath, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So good. You know, let's look at some other things. What else? What else is there? Let me look up.
Listen closely.
Godoro Tibbs. Oh my god. Actually, this is a good representation. Like here's just an incredible combo of food. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Boom. This is what they do. There's this spongy bread called injera, and you can see it's like thicker than a crepe, but thinner than a pancake. This is the eating utensil. You get a pile of that, and then you have like this like sludgy chicken. And see, there's the, I think that's actually kitfo, and that orangey stuff in there. That's the mita spice, and then you have this very nice vinaigrette on the salad, and all these amazingly prepared beef and lamb and chicken dishes. It's just so good. It's so insane. It's insane. It's insanely good. It's insanely good. Vajayan says 500 going for gold. Yeah, sick. $5 one step, one time. That's how it's done. Oh my god. What type of food is that? That's Ethiopian. Ethiopian. Because you know the sort of curry that a butter chicken would be in, or a lot of Indian curries, they're sort of like thick and soupy. Imagine like even thicker than that. Almost like a chili. So when you say best food at NA, what does NA mean? It means North America. But isn't Ethiopia and never mind. Yeah, I mean, it's just so good. It's so good. Ancient one, yeah. Maybe this makes my choice relatively easy. It's times like these that makes me actually want to cut the Dark Arakoa and run something different, something juicier. 10. The use of NA comes from during a time when there was a lot of server divisions in StarCraft 2, and people would say things like, oh yeah, no, I'm a top 8 master, NA, right? They would like append the server name. And because Korea and Europe were dominating at the time, NA became sort of like a derogatory term, right? Where I'd be like, oh no, I'm really good at Rocket League. I'm like one of the best Gold League Rocket Leaguers, NA. It's just like, it's fucking silly as fuck. So I just started to append that to everything I say. Because, as we know here on Day 9 TV, I am a firm believer in the silly. Mire Keeper. Ugh. I kind of have to take this out to maintain some semblance of board control. Because his deck fights for a modicum of board control, and then Cthulhu's everything. Sheriff, are you in the... There she is. She's so sweet, so you can see her in there. There she is. Hi, Sheriff. I always just check on the cats every now and again. See, K8YY says, oh shit, people have been calling me best XNA in MOBAs. I always thought they were complimenting me. Well, that's the weird thing about the use of the word NA, is it's sort of become more of like a fun, colloquial thing to say. It was derogatory in like 2010. But now I just say, like, Ethiopian food's the best food NA, which is just sort of like another way of saying I use the internet. You know, by the way, this is what's known as the general store. And as you can see, the general store is open for business. No, she's fallen asleep. Look, the general store is closed for business. But a lot of times what she'll do is she'll hang her paws out and look out. She actually does that quite a bit.
The Feast of Souls begins now.
I think we're actually going to lose because he's going to do next turn. That makes sense as to why he's been holding so many cards. I think the correct move is to whack. So I mean, if he's got it, he's got it. There's nothing we can do about it. Oh, I must have mathed. But as is the case, the same muscle that it requires for me to come up with a long enough train of thoughts to be conversational and interesting is apparently the same thing as the HearthStone muscle. I don't know why my brain has just co-located those two activities, but... Oh, speaking of food, any plans for cooking with Sean? I had aspirations to cooking with Sean.
My dream.
Yeah.
I can see.
Ain't no thing. What's our record right now? Here's the thing. We're resetting the record. Whenever you don't remember the record, always just pretend that nothing happened. We're going to take a micro break. Watch this.